Hey guys, this is John. Sorry I haven't made a video for a while now, but instead of making chainmail video right now, I decided to make a video tutorial on how to increase the battery life on a smartphone. Since nowadays everybody's getting these new smartphones, and they drain battery power a whole lot if you don't use them right. Okay, so here's a memo I made with the 10 things I know of to increase battery life. The first is to dim your backlight. Now, on my phone, when phones come standard, they usually have the brightness set up to like around the middle. And yeah, sure, it's bright and stuff, but you really don't need it that bright, because if you're in the sunlight or the under light or whatever, you don't need a backlight so much. And when you're in the dark, the backlight is going to look really bright anyway. So I turn mine down all the way down to 0. You also want to set your phone. Another step is to turn off the inactivity time. So like my phone will turn off after 30 seconds of me not doing anything on it. That's another way that you can increase the battery life, in case the phone, see, just like that, in case your phone gets turned on in your pocket or something by mistake. The next step is extend period between syncing accounts. Okay, so like on the email app, you go under preferences and accounts, Hotmail, go into your email application and find the spot where it tells you how often it updates your email account. You want to set that to as seldom as possible. You could set it to update only when you check the email app, or you could set it to update only after like so many hours or whatever. You can usually set it, I know every phone except for the Droid only updates every 5 minutes at the most often. The Droid can update every minute, but most phones can only update as soon as 5 minutes after you get an email. But I set mine to 1 hour. But like I said, you could set it to 24 hours, or you could set it to manual, where you go into the application, or you can do 5 minutes. All depends on what you want to do. Alright, the other steps you can do: turn off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is this little thing up here that I'm using that speeds up your internet capabilities when you sync to a Wi-Fi network. It also helps when you don't have very good, like you don't have very many bars, like your phone carrier doesn't get good reception wherever you are. So I have that on right now because I'm at home, but when I'm out I turn it off, because it'll be constantly searching for a Wi-Fi network to connect to. And also with Bluetooth, a lot of people who use those Bluetooth headsets, they just sort of leave their Bluetooth feature on. But if you don't use your Bluetooth the way I don't, you want to have it turned off, because it's going to be looking for it the whole time. Charge often. That sounds simple enough, but what it means is the more often your phone drops down in battery, like really, really low and almost dies, or every time it dies even, it will reduce your battery life a little bit. And after a while it adds up. Exit apps while phone isn't running. So like right now my phone just shut off and it had 3 apps running at once. So you want to shut off anything that you're doing at the time when you're not doing it, because even if you turn the screen off, your phone is still keeping those applications open and it's still draining power, especially internet apps. Limit internet usage. So like if you're on the, like I just said, if you're on the internet, you want to exit out of it before you shut the phone off. And even when you're on the phone and stuff, you don't want to use it too much for the internet. More like offline things that you can do, because the more you're on the internet, the faster your battery will drain. Especially doing things like Pandora radio and all that, or watching YouTube on your phone. Keep out of the heat and the cold, because extreme heat, like above 100 degrees or so, will permanently reduce your battery life on your phone. So you want to keep it out of there. And then the last step you can do is to update often, because when you update your phone's software, it usually includes improvements to the phone's performance and battery usage. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the steps that I know of that will increase your battery life on your phone so that you get the most usage out of it that you can.